Hello guys, today I'm back with some more examples of AP. Okay, now start. The example is, which term of the AP is given, that is 3, 8, 13, 8 up to so on, is 78. First of all, understand the statement first. What does the statement say? The statement says that which term of the AP is 78. What we have to find is the number of 78 term. That first of all we should assume that, or we can say we let 78 be the nth term. Okay, let 78 be the nth term. Guys, if you don't have watched the previous videos, then go and watch that videos, only that you can understand the concept of nth term. Okay, now the series is 3, 8, 13, 18 up to so on. So from this series we have the value of A, which is equal to 3, and the value of D, as we already know the concept of D, that is the difference between the second term and the first term. D, which is equal to A2 minus A1. What does A2? A2 is 8 minus A1 is 3. So D is 5. Okay. Now, as we have let over here that 78 is the nth term. So what is the formula for the nth term? Come on, comment me guys. Tn, which is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, is that the formula for finding the nth term? Now we have assumed that 78 is the nth term, so we can put 78 over here, which is equal to value of A is 3 plus. Now we have to find this n. Okay, so put n as it is over here, n minus 1 into what is D? D is 5. So put 5. Okay, now 78. This 3 is added over here. So when it comes to the another side of equal to, it becomes negative. Sign becomes reversed when the integers or numbers come in the another side of equal to. Plus become minus, minus become plus, multiplication become divide, and division become the multiply. Okay, now 78, this 3 is added over here and it will become minus 3 over here. Okay, which is equal to n minus 5 minus 1 into 5. Now 78 minus 3, which is equal to 75. Okay, 75, which is equal to n minus 1 into D, which is equal to 5. Now see, n minus 1 and 5, these two terms are multiplied. So when 5 comes to the other side of equal to, it becomes divide. 75 divided by 5, which is equal to n minus 1. Understand guys? Now 75 divided by 5, which is equal to 15. 15 equals to n minus 1. Okay. Now 15 equals to n minus 1. Here 1 is subtracted over here. When it comes to the other side of equal to, it will become positive. And 15 plus 1 as it comes to the other side of equal to. 15 plus 1, and we only left with n on the right hand side. Okay, now 16 equals to n, or you can say n equals to 16. Now what does it mean? It means that 78 is the 16th term of this AP series. Okay, 78 is the 16th term of this AP series. I'll explain it again. Now we have to find that the number 78 is come in which number. Okay, now the series is 3, 8, 13, 18 up to so on, and we have to find that the number which comes to the 78th term. Okay, now from this series A is given, that is 3, and we have find D with the help of this formula, which is equal to A2 minus A1, that is the difference between the second term and the first term. A2 minus A1. What is A2 over here? That is 8. 8 minus A1, value of A1 is 3. 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5. Now, we have let over here that 78 is the nth term of AP. Okay, now we already know the formula of nth term, which is Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. And we have the values of A and D and Tn also, as 78 is the nth term. So 78 equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Then we have just concluded the value and we come with the n equals to 5. I'm saying again, guys, that if you don't have watched previous videos yet, then go and watch that videos so that you can get the benefit of these videos and you can solve the examples or any kind of problem easily. Okay, guys, I hope you all will understand what I want to explain over here. Okay, now with this we have finished this example or finished this problem. Now we will continue with the next example. Sorry. Now the other problem is find the number of terms. In this, guys, the series is given. The series is equal to 7, 13, 19 up to so on, and the last term is 205. Okay. See, guys, we already have discussed the same kind of problem earlier, that now we have to find the number of terms, that how many terms are included in this series. Okay. Suppose this term is the nth term, or we can say that we have n number of terms. We have n number of terms in this series. That we have n number of terms in series. Okay? Okay. We have n number of terms in this series. Now, the series is 7, 13, 19 up to so on and 205. Okay, guys, it is 205. So, let us find the values, that is A, which is equal to 7, and D, which is equal to 13 minus 7. So, D becomes 6. Okay. We have value of A, we have value of B, and we assume that 205 is the nth term. Okay, 205 is the nth term. Nth term, that means we have to apply the formula of Tn, which is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Guys, whenever I take the another example, you guys just pause the video and try to solve it by yourself, then see my answer. Okay, now Tn, which is equal to 205, equals to value of A is 7 plus value of n. We have to find the number of terms, so this n is to be found. Put n as it is over here, n minus 1 into D. The value of D is 6. Okay, now 205 minus 7, which is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Okay, now 205 minus 7, what it's come to be? 198. 198, which is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Okay, then it comes to be 198. As I have already discussed that n minus 1 and 6 is multiplied over here. When 6 is shifted to the another side of equal to, it becomes divide. So 198 divided by 6, which is equal to n minus 1. Okay, guys, is it clear? Now 6 3s are 18, 6 3s are 18. 33 equals to n minus 1. Again, 1 is subtracted over here. When it shifted to the other side of equal to, it becomes positive. Then 33 plus 1 equals to n. Or we can say that the value of n is equal to 34. Or What does it mean? It means that we have 34 terms. But we have to find the number of terms in this example. And the number of terms we have found that this series have 34 terms. That the value will come out to be 34. Therefore, there are 34 terms in this series. Okay, is it clear, guys? Okay, the value of n, that is 34. So the number of terms is 34. Okay, with this we are finished with this example. Now taking the another example or taking the other problem so that you can guys solve it by yourself. Now we have to check. Another example is check whether minus 150, we have to check minus 150 is the term of minus 150 is term of an AP, and the AP is 11, 8, 5, 2 up to so on. Okay. Now we have to check that this minus 150 is included in this series or not. That we have to check that minus 150 is the term of this series or not. You can check 11, 8, 5, 2 that the number is decreasing. So we can assume that this may be the term of this series. So firstly we let minus 150 be the nth term of AP. Okay, let that minus 150 is be the nth term of this AP series. Okay, and what does this AP series says? The value of A is 11, value of B, which is equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is 8 minus A1 is 11. What does it come to be? Minus of 3. Okay, the value of B is minus 3 and value of A is 11, and we have let that minus 150 is the nth term. So we have to apply the formula of nth term. And what does the formula of nth term? Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Now Tn is equal to minus 150, as we have assumed that the minus 150 is the nth term. So in the place of Tn we have to put the minus 150, which is equal to the value of A is 11 plus n. We have to find the value of n, that is 150, which number that it comes to be, the value of n. So put n as it is over here, n minus 1 into D. The value of D is minus 3. Put minus 3 over. Okay, now minus 50 and here 11 is added. So when it shifted to the other side of equal to, it will become negative of 11. We can say that minus 11, which is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Okay, into minus 3. Now minus plus and sign minus plus and the sign is minus. 1, 6 and 1. Okay, which is equal to, now when 3 is multiplied by the whole bracket, then multiply it 1 by 1. Okay, now minus 3 is multiplied 1 n, it will become minus 3n. Okay, and when minus 3 is multiplied by minus 1, look, minus 3 multiply minus 1, 3 ones are 3, minus plus, it will become 3. positive 3. Okay, now minus 161, and 3 is added over here, and it will become, it will become 90. Minus 3, which is equal to minus of 3. Okay, now it becomes minus minus, again plus, and sinus minus 164, which is equal to minus of 3n. Here, see, minus minus. When the sign is same in left side and right side of equal to, the sign will cancel out each other. Okay, so it will become 164, which is equal to 3n. Okay, now 3 and n is multiplied over here. When the 3 is shifted to the, we have to find the value of n, so we will shift the 3, integer 3, to the another side of equal to. So it will become 164 divided by 3, which is equal to n. Now you can see clearly it is not an integer. So we can say that minus 150 is not in this series. Okay, minus 150 is not the term of this series. Okay, I hope you guys will understand this concept that minus 164 upon 3, which is a floating value. This is not an integer, and this is not an integer, so this is not included in this series. Okay, now with this we have finished this example. Further we will solve the another example by taking. I hope you guys will understand this, what I want to say. Now another example is, guys, if you don't understand any concept, then do comment me. I will explain that in my another video. Okay guys, do comment so that I can make the another video. Okay, now the next example is, can you move this? Next example is, if the 17th term, next example is, if the 17th term, listen carefully, if the 17th term of an AP, 17th term of an AP exceeds, okay, exceeds the 10th term, exceeds the 10th term by 7. Okay, exceeds the 10th term by 7, then find the common difference. Find the common difference. Okay guys, listen carefully what is given in the statement. If the 17th term of an AP exceeds, what does the meaning of exceeds? Exceeds means that is the 17th term is 7 more than the 10th term. Okay, now firstly what we have given, that is 17th term, that means A17, and we know the formula, that is Tn, which is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. I have explained in my last lecture that if the value of A17 we have to find that, then we can write it as A plus 16D. Okay, A plus 16D, and the value of another value is 10th term, and A10 we can write it as A plus 9D. If you don't watch my previous videos yet, then go and watch. Only then you can understand these concepts. Okay, A17, which is equal to A plus 16D, and A10, which is equal to A plus 9D. Okay, now what is the condition? The condition is A17 minus A10, which is equal to 7. Okay, see, the 17th term exceeds the 10th term by 7. Okay, the condition is fulfilled. Okay guys, now you can fill the values over here. A17 which is equal to A plus 16D. Okay, minus A10 which is equal to A plus 9D. So put A plus 9D equals to 7. Okay, A plus, now solve this expression. A plus 16D. See here, minus sign is in front of the whole bracket. So the sign of whole bracket is reversed. Plus become minus, minus become plus. Then here the sign of A which is equal to plus, when the bracket is open, then the sign becomes reversed. Plus becomes minus. So it becomes minus A, and here again plus. So it will again become the minus 9D. Okay, which is equal to 7. Now solve this and you can get the value of D. See, plus A and minus A. 1A and 1A which is equal to 0. So we can cancel out over here. Then 16D minus 9D equals to 7. Okay, 16D minus 9D equals to 7. What does it comes out to be? Come on guys, comment. 7D which is equal to 7. So D will become 7 upon 7. The value of D is 1. Okay, done guys. You can make take a click off. Okay guys, with this we are just completed our AP series. The chapter is completed. If you guys have any kind of problem in any problem in any sum, you guys can comment me in the comment section and I will solve that problem in my problem section. Thank you.